Hello, everyone. Hello, teacher.
Mariam, good evening. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Thanks God, because you're fine. You are the first arrival,
Yes,
as usual.
I'm yes, but last time I wasn't here
Why you weren't? What happened?
because I had some guest, and this guest شو بدي أقول hadn't any hasn't any um, um, car or something like that.
Ah,
So yes, he was here and wait someone who give him ride. So
that's okay, because I asked your friends about you, and they said that you were busy. So this is why.
yes,
By the way, thanks God, because you are here.
yes.
Mm. By the way, I uploaded the videos, the two parts of the first session. If you want
Hmm.
to, absolutely, if you want to watch the video, I don't know if you have watched the videos, did you?
No, I didn't
Ah,
watch it.
by the way, Mariam, when your friends come, I'm going to give a quick revision about our
Yes.
previous class.
Hmm.
Yeah, so we have to wait for them to come.
Okay. Do you mean I have to do it now?
You have to do what, Mariam?
I watch the videos?
No, you can't. We are in the
Oh.
class. I mean, no, I mean later. I'm going to give you a
Yes,
quick
later,
revision.
later,
Yeah. So,
later. I'm very sorry, I didn't practice any English language this time, so
holy God.
I have some difficult. Yes,
Please, Mariam, try to find only at least 10 minutes daily just to practice speaking, because you cannot stop speaking. Or if you want to do so, absolutely, you will forget most of the vocab and the grammar
yes,
rules.
yes, yes.
So please keep
You're
practicing.
right. Mm.
Mm. Even, you know what? Believe me, Mariam, I was born in 1988. I mean, at that time, I started studying at the university at 2008. At that time,
Mhm.
I had no phone, we had no internet. So the only way just to be able to practice was to find someone to practice with. But the problem that all the friends that I found were really bad at English. So the only way that I had is to practice by myself, is to speak to myself, is to stand next to my mirror and to practice. I was talking, yeah, absolutely, this is why the only solution. What shall I do? I have to graduate. And the professor told us that we had to perform a presentation. This presentation was about a complete 1 hour, so we had to speak the English, and I found no one. So the only solution that I had is to stand in front of my mirror and to practice. I know
Yes,
that sometimes you find no one just to practice with. If this really happened to you, you have to practice yourself with yourself, talk to yourself. Believe me, Mariam, I'm talking to myself all the time using English, absolutely.
I guess it's a very good way to practice, but because I have this problem. I don't have anybody with who I can practice. So I
Do
have
it.
a real problem, really. But
Uh,
practice
mm.
with myself,
I
I
know that
never
if
thought.
Hello,
someone,
doctor.
good evening, how
Hello.
are you?
Good evening. How are you? Hope you are
Uh,
doing
Hello,
well.
hello,
yes,
Hello,
Sana.
Alhamdulillah.
everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Sana, you haven't been there the last class,
Yes,
haven't
yes,
you?
yes.
So thanks God because you are here today. Okay. I don't know, Sana, if you have watched the videos, the only lesson or not yet. Have you watched the first class or not yet?
No,
Not yet. Holy God.
because I was sick and today I'm feeling better.
By the
So,
way,
uh,
okay, try the best, guys, just to watch the video, just to
yes.
start, because we have started a new book with new information. By the way,
Okay.
let me just tell you the general information about the topic that we have been practicing. But I have to tell you something. Let me tell you that our classes shall be on Tuesday and Saturday. I know that Dr. Aisha told you on Wednesday, but I try just to manage an hour.
Hello.
For you. Good evening.
Saturday, in which hour?
7
Which time?
at 7.
7 at
Yes.
7. And Saturday.
Yes, because Dr. Aisha told me that at Thursday, sorry, on Thursday, someone or most of you are busy. On Friday, I can't. The rest of the days, I can't because at 7, I have some classes. So the only free time that I have is on Saturday. By the way, let's make it only temporarily because I can manage that after maybe 1 week, because after 1 week, a certain course will be finished. But I couldn't at Wednesday, on Wednesday, sorry, because I have a class at 7. I know that I told Dr. Aisha that we have to meet 2 days, Wednesday and Tuesday, but I found that at 7 I had a class, so this is why I have to change the schedule to be on Saturday at 7.
Yeah, she put it in on 8 p.m., not 7 p.m. Wednesday.
Oh yeah, I know, but I couldn't. At 8?
Okay.
Wait, at
No
8.
problem.
Uh,
If everybody can Saturday, it's okay for me.
did she say at 8? Wait, at 8 maybe I can if it is at 8. Let me register that because I thought that it was at 7, but now you are telling me that it is at 8. No, I think at 8.
Yes.
Okay, at 8 it will be no problem. Okay, amazing. So I think we have to make 2 days weekly. One class at 7 on Tuesday and the second one tomorrow on Wednesday at 8. Okay? Okay.
Yes, it's okay.
Okay.
Thank you, God. Okay. So, guys, let me remind you about the previous lesson that we have been talking about. First of all, guys, especially for Mariam and Sana, because you haven't been there previously. Absolutely, we are following a book. This book is for advanced speakers. We are not going to watch any videos, any pictures, because if you remember in the first course, I gave you a certain time to prepare your answer. But because now because we finished this level, now we have all the classes, all the classes about the book that we're going to discuss are going to be open conversation. So the questions are going to be asked immediately without any preparation time, and you have to speak immediately. Please watch yourself while speaking. Try to speak slowly. Don't think that if you want to speak fast, you will make it. You won't. Okay. Previously, guys, we have been talking about age. And age is something important because absolutely all of us are getting old, and we have done too much things in the past, and we will do too much things in the future. I think, guys, we have reached question number 2. Now I think it's the time to ask you question number 3. Now let me start with Mariam. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So again, Mariam and Sana, we have been talking about age. Now, my question is for you, Mariam. How old were you when you left home?
I had 21.
I
I was 21 years old.
So, why did you leave home? What happened then?
Because I have to go. I had to go abroad for study. So
To study what?
study my PhD.
And how long have you been studying abroad?
6 years, and then I stayed yes in France for 13 years.
That's amazing, a long period of time.
Yes,
And now you are in Lebanon.
yes.
Are you
I'm in
thinking
Lebanon
amazing?
since 1997.
Too long.
Yes.
Okay. Are you thinking just to come back? I mean, to visit France again?
Yes, I love to. And we visit France sometimes for a trip, just a trip. But stay in France,
Mm,
it's very difficult now because
mm,
we made our life here, and we
mm.
can't left here.
Mariam, what do you like the best in France?
Rules,
Rules. I have to stick with rules.
yes.
What if I want to exceed the rules? What will happen to me?
Uh, we respect rules in France. We everybody everyone
Mm,
is like everyone.
mm.
We have just the same rights and the same um, um, due.
Huge.
Yes,
Mm.
and
Mm.
so and we have security. We had security. We يعني mm,
You are.
and we
Mhm.
feel very well in France.
Okay. Do we respect the rules here in Lebanon?
I want to respect rules, but
No rules
rules
in
rules
Lebanon.
doesn't exist.
Uh-huh. Okay. One final question, Mariam. We notice that if we know a person here, this person maybe absolutely doesn't respect the rules, but in a different country, in France, for example, he really respects the rules. Why this man or this woman that you know respects the rules here in his or her country, but outside, sorry, doesn't respect, but outside he or she does? What is the reason, Mariam?
Because we have rules on the papers only.
Ah,
We don't
ah.
have rules very applicable
Applicable rules.
applicable rules. Yes,
I loved it. Yeah, exactly. Because absolutely, if I want to make a mistake, I have to be punished. If I don't, if there is no punishment, I will repeat the mistake again.
I will not repeat. Yes,
Amazing.
If
Okay.
but
there, I think
here,
Mm.
if there is
okay, here what?
Penalty.
penalty, if there is
Yeah.
penalty, they should follow rules. This is
Sana,
why in Lebanon we are easygoing with rules.
do you follow the rules, Sana?
Yes, but
How?
sometimes no. Sometimes no, I don't,
Uh-huh.
because people oblige you to don't follow the rule.
Do not follow the rules.
Uh,
Mm. Sana,
to
how?
save yourself, to save yourself,
Mhm.
you should in Lebanon you shouldn't follow the rules.
To save
Sometimes,
yourself,
yes, you're
Yeah,
right.
you shouldn't
you shouldn't,
follow the rules.
please.
Yes, in
Okay.
Lebanon.
Okay. So, Sana, that same question I want to ask you. How old
Okay.
were you when you left home?
I was 17 years old when I left home to Beirut to continue my study.
What have you been studying?
The second the after high school I have to go to the university.
Mm.
I finished 4 years old. Then the second time 24 when I got married. Oh, I stayed here 20 since 2004 in my house here. This is, and I didn't go anywhere, only
Where
in
did
Lebanon.
you didn't
Mm.
travel abroad?
No,
Okay.
just one time to Jordan.
How old are you, Sana?
I'm 43.
Okay. Tell me about your experience when you lived in Beirut. What is the most that you really, or let me say, what was the best that you like when you were living in Beirut?
It was a new experience because it was the first time I lived alone without anyone. So I have to do many chores.
You had to do too much things.
Too much things. And I was I was scared at this time because I was lived in a small town. Then I moved to a big city. It was strange for me. And the second experience that I gained when I went to Lebanese university. I was in a private school, and the Lebanese university, as you know, it's a big university, and many students in different cultures or different يعني يعني I can't got along with them, all of
You
them.
couldn't.
So I couldn't. Then it was easy till I used to live this life till I finished the 4 years. Then I went back to Hasbaya, to my town. Then I got married to another town. كمان it was an experience, a new experience, because even if we are in different countryside, but every countryside has different culture. They live their life in different ways. So here it was hard to me to get along, man, with a new people, with the new traditionals. Then it's then I used to, and I'm fine now.
Thank you so much, Sana. Now, Sonia, I
you.
have to ask you, Sonia, the same question. How old were you when you left your home?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I hope that you are fine.
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you. I was 18 years old when I got married.
Only got too much young.
Yes. So I left my parents' house to my husband's house. And after that, I continued my studies at the university, and I got my master's degree and my PhD. And I traveled several times, but I still in Lebanon. Yes.
Sonia, which life is better, to live with your father and mother, or maybe to live with your husband and kids?
I love my parents so much, but I
Mhm.
think every person have
Every person what?
I'm thinking about the word.
Please.
Every person
Uh,
should find his own life at marriage or work or both.
mm,
يعني I'm happy because I did my life.
you made your life.
I made my life with my family and with my university, my job, etc.
What if you were younger, Sonia? Would you do the same?
It's a big question. I
Uh-huh.
don't think so. The way was a little different.
Uh-huh.
My way was different because I got married, and after that I continued my studies, bachelor's degrees, and
But Sonia,
people
every
didn't do
life is
that
different.
like me.
But every life
What?
is different. I mean, everyone absolutely has different life. I don't think that there is a
لا
life.
قصدي طريقي كانت بالمعكوس يعني
Uh-huh. Mhm.
yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Sonia.
If I didn't continue my studies,
Mm,
I could be depressed now.
Holy God.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Thanks
Okay.
God because you are
Thank
here
you.
now and everything is okay.
Yes.
Hanadi,
Thank you.
please, Hanadi, how old were you when you left your home?
Good evening, teacher.
Good
Good
evening.
evening, everyone. Yes, I was 24 years old when I left my family's home,
Mhm.
when I got married.
Mhm.
Yes.
Hanadi, which life is harder to live with your father and mother? Or I don't know if you are married. Are you married?
Yes.
Okay. Now tell me which life is harder. Is it
Mm.
to live with your parents, with your father, mother, or to live with your husband and kids?
لا, with your husband and kids is much harder because you have a lot of responsibilities and things to think about and to do more than if you live with your parents.
Uh-huh. So when you were living with your father and mother, you hadn't had these big responsibilities.
No,
Do you regret this way, or
no,
maybe you
no,
don't?
no. Yes,
Now, what if you were younger? Would you do the same?
younger than 24? No.
No, I mean now. What if? Let's imagine that
يعني if we
you will be
we
given
get
the
back in
chance to
time,
exactly.
no, I will do it over again.
Amazing. So you are a happy girl.
Yes,
Amazing.
thanks God.
Thanks God. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Hanadi. Rima, how old were you when you left your home?
Hello.
Hello, Rima.
When I left my parents' home, at first I was at 18 when I got married for the first time. Then after 6 years, I come back. I come back to my parents' home. Then I stay there for many years, maybe 6 or 7, until I got married again and I go to my husband's home. Through these years, I traveled many times. I visited many countries abroad. I make tourism only.
Rima, is it hard to leave your parents' home?
No, at all, at all. In my parents' home, it is easy going. It is easy.
It's easy to go
Everything
and
is ready.
Ah.
Everything is yes.
so I can say that you lived a good life. I mean, with your
Yes,
parents, with your
because
father.
yes, because I'm I'm uh, I'm the only girl.
The
I got
spoiled
everything I
girl.
need. I have
Amazing.
يعني yes, that's it for the first time. And I go to my husband's house. It was so hard, too much hard for me, because I didn't. I am not used to this life. I was so scared. I was so شو بيقولوا مصدومة.
Shocked or surprised.
Yes, I was shocked.
Shocked.
I was young. I didn't have any experience of how to treat man. I was shocked. Yes,
How to treat
that's why.
man, Rima?
I know. I think girls must have some experience, have some way. Treat man is very hard. يعني, for example, he needs things, he needs food, he needs everything from woman. So it was hard for me because I am not used to make this. My mother at home also didn't make this because we have maid, we have, I don't know. It was hard. I was shocked. My home ruins, يعني انهدم. Ruins, we said.
Yes.
We say ruins.
What do you mean, Rima?
I mean, the home is ruined. يعني انهدم.
Ruined. Oh my God,
Ruined.
I hate
Yes.
this word.
Because both my mother, my father didn't teach me how to make a home, how to make a. يعني, it was a fault because I was young.
So
I didn't. They didn't teach me.
How to be independent, maybe.
I must be more mature. What?
I love that mature. Yes.
To be independent, Mr. Leonardo, independent person.
And to be independent.
Independent.
Yes.
Yes.
What is the opposite of
Yes.
independent?
Yes.
Dependent.
Yes, exactly. So I can say, Rima, if you were
a woman.
yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I listen.
Okay, I can say that if you want to go back to in time, you wouldn't do the same. Would you?
No, of course.
Okay,
No,
God bless you.
I
By
can't.
the
No,
way, you
of
are
course
okay
not.
now and everything is okay. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Now I have to go back to Mariam. Mariam.
I'm here.
Mariam, what is the piece of advice you would give to someone half your age?
About what? About life?
About you, absolutely, absolutely, guys. In every life, we have to learn some experience. Now you have a certain experience you learned from your life. Am I right? Absolutely, you
Yes.
did correct
Yes.
and wrong things. Every person in life absolutely does the wrong and the correct things. This is life. Now, what is the piece of advice you could tell anyone, but this one is half your age?
I can give him many advices.
Like,
In fact, like be open-minded,
Mhm.
I know, and then I don't know if I for my children I tell them all time you have to have a reference, and the older persons
The older
are
what?
what
The older what?
people.
Okay. Okay.
So
Mhm.
can become very good reference for them because
Mhm.
they have more experience and they have to learn everything. Anyway, life can learn them all things. They have to learn by
Themselves.
themselves. Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes, I think I agree with you. Thank you, Mariam. Mm. What about you, Sana? What is the piece of advice that you could tell anyone half your age?
Uh, to be independent,
Mhm.
hit their target, don't be afraid, uh, accept everything,
Amazing.
and the most important, they have to facilitate every problem they face it.
Amazing. I loved it. Facilitate. Yes,
Mm.
it's a good verb. Thank you so much, Sana. What about you, Sonia? What is the piece of advice that you could tell anyone half your age?
Uh, yes, as far as about me,
Mhm.
I think it's amazing to do a personal psychotherapy, individual psychotherapy,
Mhm.
to achieve one's goals
Mhm.
and to be himself. That's why I think psychotherapy
Mhm.
is the best way to help the person to be himself.
To be himself. What about the girls?
Him or herself.
Yes,
Him or her.
absolutely.
Him or her. I'm
Yes.
talking about
Yes.
girls.
بدبري شغل سونيا.
No, no, it's not that way because I did it
No, it's a joke.
and I give this advice to my children also. They can go to a therapist because we, as a psychotherapist, we can't treat our children or our parents or our. So I did. I give this that advice to them also, Dr. Miriam. So I'm not searching.
No, I'm joking.
Yes,
Do they listen to you, Sonia? I mean,
yes,
kids.
yes, of course.
Amazing. God bless you,
Yes,
kids.
they are mature. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Now I have to ask Hanadi. Hanadi, what do you think? What is the piece of advice you could tell anyone half your age?
Maybe I would ask them to think more about their future, try to chase their dreams, try to learn new things, to work on their capacity building, on their self-performance. Don't waste time. And the most important thing from my side, to spend more time with their families.
Hanadi, have you spent too much time on silly things?
On
On silly things, artificial things.
silly things. Maybe when I was younger, yes.
Do you have a good future, Hanadi?
I hope so. I'm working on it.
And you're still working.
Yes.
Have you achieved any of your goals?
Yes, for sure.
Amazing. Can you read this verb, Hanadi?
Which one? Achieve.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much, Hanadi. Rima, please, let's imagine that I'm half your age. What is the piece of advice, Rima, that you will tell me?
I would advise people or my who belongs to me full. Don't waste time because time is running so fast. They will see themselves maybe suddenly old to do things they need to do or they like to do. Maybe they have to have. Also, I advise to have their financial independence at first and complete all their ambitions before getting old. That's all. I think
Amazing.
it is enough.
Yeah, it's a good piece of advice. Okay, I want to write a word, Rima, and you have to read this word to me. This is it.
Yes.
Can you please read it to me?
Themselves.
Can you read this word? The second word.
They.
Yes, thank you so much. Please avoid saying zip. Okay, thank you so much, Mariam. Now, again, I have to go back to you. Thank you so much, Rima. I'm sorry. I have to go back to you, Mariam. Okay, Mariam, what do you think is the best age to have kids or children?
Yes, I think 25 years and up.
Why this age?
Why? Because we are mature and we in this age we have finished our studies or we يعني we are on the way to finish them and because when we have to be responsible for children, we have to be I don't know, we have to be certain age. 25 is fine.
And what is the number of kids do you suggest to have?
I like 4 kids.
And boys or girls?
Girls and boys. 2 boys and 2 girls.
Why 4? Why not 3 or 5, for example?
4 is a good number for me because two boys and 2 girls. 2 girls, يعني I like the sister and I like the brother for everyone, and 4 is a good number because 5 is maybe more than enough economically or I don't know, but I think 4 it's okay.
Okay, amazing. I know that it needs too much responsibility, but it is okay. Thank you so much, Mariam. Sana, what do you think? What is the best age